Hi everyone, Mr. H here. So good to see you again. And today we're going to talk about something a little bit different. Now, we've listened to a lot of music already. We've listened to music that has a lot of clapping and moving our hands up and down with the notes. We've heard a lot of stories like the Kitty Alone story and many other stories that have music that go with it. And we've heard a lot of other things like that. And I'm sure you've listened to other music while you're enjoying your day also. Maybe you have the radio on, or you're listening to music on YouTube on your computer or your phone or whatever you have. Or maybe you hear music in the movies and TV shows you watch. So there's music all over us. So I'm kind of interested in wondering, what music do you like to listen? Do you have a favorite artist, a favorite musician that you like to listen to? Do you have a favorite type of music? A bunch of different music that sounds the same. So we're going to be talking about that a little bit in class. Now, one of the first questions I want to ask you is, do you like loud music or do you like soft music? So there's loud music, which is, well, really loud. Maybe you have the volume turned up a little bit or maybe turned down because it gets a little too loud. Or do you like soft music, which is a lot softer? Which one do you like? How many of you like loud music? How many of you like soft music? How many of you like both? How many of you like something in the middle where it's not really loud, but it's not really soft? Okay. I know for me, it really kind of depends on my mood. Sometimes I like loud music because maybe I played a little in the morning to wake me up, because if it's loud, it's like, oh, I'm up now. I am ready to go. And maybe when it's, at night, I'm getting ready to go to bed, I play some softer music to help me relax a little bit. But really, it's all up to you. Now, when we're talking about loud and soft, when musicians play their music, we use different words and symbols to tell us how loud and how soft to play our music. In music, this is called dynamics. So dynamics is how loud or how soft the music is. So as you see, we got the guy shouting there on the left side of the screen. He's loud. He's got a loud dynamic. But if you look at the face on the right, it's a little face. That's softer. So that'd be a softer dynamic, right? Now, you probably see these words, forte and piano, and are wondering, what does that mean? What are those words? Those are words we haven't really seen before. Well, we'll talk about that right now. When musicians play their music loud, we say that they are playing forte. Can you all say forte? All right. When they are playing really loud, we say they are playing fortissimo. Can you say fortissimo? Right. So if you look, let me scoot on my chair here. If you look on the left side of the screen, you see that fancy looking F. Well, in music, that means forte. Whenever a musician sees that letter, they know they got to play loud. Now, when you look at the one on the right, it's two Fs that are stuck together. That means fortissimo. When a musician sees that, that means they're playing really loud. So we're going to listen to a song here really quick. Maybe not all of it, depends on the time, that I think is forte. It's also kind of funny because you get to see flamingos dancing around. That's always funny. You can dance to it. It's okay. He's got a yo-yo. All right, I'm going to pause the music right there. We're going to have to keep on moving to make sure we have time for the rest of the class. But if you heard it, you can hear that it got some really loud stuff, and also it was kind of fun to dance to. It also looked like the flamingos were dancing a little bit while they were, doing their flamingo thing. So that's forte music. And sure, you could probably hear that it wasn't forte all the time, but it was forte a lot of the time. It was loud a lot of the time. Music isn't always loud or soft all the time. Sometimes it switches up and down. That's what makes it a lot more fun to listen to. But really loud? Okay. So let's talk about the other one. Let's not watch the video again. If you want to, you can, but come on. There we go. As you can tell, Mr. H sometimes has problem with computers. So anyway, when musicians play their music quiet, when it's quiet, we say that they are playing piano. When they are playing really quiet, we say they are playing pianissimo. Now I gotta stop here. How many people know the piano is that instrument with the keys and you play it like that? And it makes a lot of good music like that, right? How many people know that instrument? All right. Well, there's a reason they call it the piano. When they first made it, the name was actually the piano forte. And we already know forte means loud, and piano actually means soft. So it means the soft and loud. When they first made the piano, it was one of the first keyboard instruments, instruments that use a keyboard like this, that could actually play loud or soft. If you wanted to play loud, you had to press the key really hard. If you wanted to play soft, you had to barely touch it. Before that, if you had a keyboard, it was just one volume, kind of in the middle. So they called it the soft and loud because it could play soft and loud. And then over time, we just shortened it to the piano. But we're not talking about that instrument yet. We're going to be talking about the dynamic piano, which means soft. So when they play really quiet, it's piano or pianissimo. The P on the left means piano, and the two P's on the right mean pianissimo. So we're going to listen to a little bit of piano music, some soft music. Just a little quieter than the first one. All right, we're going to pause right here. So again, that is piano music. It's a little softer. It's a little more relaxing. It's not as crazy or hectic. You would probably listen to this again, maybe if you were trying to go to sleep or if you were just trying to relax after a day instead of getting really excited for something. So piano music's a little quieter, right? All right. No? There we go. So now we're going to have this quick video that is going to show you the difference between forte and piano in a big performance. So we have a lot of these animals here who are ready to play in a band. Let's take a listen. And the conductor's a cow. Let's see if we can follow how loud or how soft they get.
crescendo, forte, forte.
So that was the difference between forte and piano, going back and forth. Now you know the differences between those two. All right. So now that we've heard about being, let's think back to our first question. What kind of music do you like? Do you like loud music or soft music? Or do you like both? Now that we've learned what forte and piano means, you can now say whether you like forte or piano, or whether you like both. Well, that's all the time we have for our lesson today. I hope you enjoyed it. We'll be back again next time. And until then, have a good day. Bye.